All right. Hello, everybody. Gonna be probably a shorter watch today. I don't really plan on doing too much at the moment. I want to look at some other things for the day. I'll probably get back on live, or maybe possibly make a video on some other things. I'm a little bit more concerned with some news that is out, so we'll just kind of play it by ear. All right. Let's see. I need a dock here. All right, just let me get signed in. If I can type. All right. Let me flip over here. Currently watching DVLT. Took a massive dump over the past couple days. So we'll see what it wants to do. 4 hour. The daily looks like it cleared that little gap that we had down there. So it could be our bouncing point. Potentially. I do just want to see a couple other things here. What's going on in the market? NVDA is up 2.5%. High rollers up 21. I guess they're high rolling today. All right. Let's go into the markets. Most active for the day, ATPC with over 400 million volume. MTEN, Mingting International. I remember mentioning that one last week. Might have to put that one on the watch, huh? It likes to move a little bit. Looks like it goes both ways. You know, like these kids nowadays. 383 million on that volume. All right, cool. Oriental Culture Holding. All these Chinese stocks. They're not even a penny. I don't even know how they're being traded. It's kind of stupid. NVDA is up the 2.5% for the day. Holy crap. Springview Holding, SPHL, 579% increase. Short that shit. Oh, man. Look at last time it did this. That's wild. Short it. Most active. Let's see. We can get back into this. AUID, 184 million. IVP, Inspire. Veterinary. It's got over 120 million for a vet. Be careful out there, guys. I like NVIDIA. NVIDIA is moving. That's a good sign. Bonk. BNKK. Up 55%. 61 million volume. Applied Therapeutics. DataVault. There is our DVLT. It is in that, maybe top 10, maybe? Looks like probably top 10. Let's see, top 10 gainers. It might not be in a gainer, it's just a volume. Cool, StubHub, look at that. StubHub, Greenland Technologies. Get out of that fucking Greenland, man. All right. So let's see, DataVault. I am waiting for this to pump. We're going to see if we're going to get it to break this 200 EMA. If it doesn't break this 200 EMA, I'll probably call it a short day today. Looks like it's trying to fight itself. I don't think it has very much support down here. I was more confident with the support around the dollar mark. All right, let's see. Big changes for the day. G-Pus hitting that 30 mark for me. Nice. I like it. Last week I was calling just G-Pus to hit right around this 200 EMA, trying to get in your buy-in around that 30, potential drop down to 28 cents. Looks like that's playing out quite nicely. I don't really like the way the 4 hour is sitting at the moment, but this could potentially turn around. Not a lot of volume for it for the day so far, so we'll see if that starts to pick up. Let's see, tech sector. Whoa, tech sector's pumping. All right, you got Taiwan Semiconductors up 6.7% for the day. AMD is up 6% for the day. Again, DataVault is up almost 5% for the day. SMCI, Supermicro Computers, up 4%. Tempest, Micron, Broadcom, Big Bear, BBAI, all of them chilling around that 2 to 2.5% up on the day. Palantir looks like it's trying to break that 180 today. If that happens, we could potentially see that 185 mark start to work its way up. And really the tech sector that I'm showing, or at least what I'm watching, is IonQ would be your biggest loser of the day at 3%. Let's check on our Bitcoin. Bitcoin, ooh. I know last week when we were watching it, we were expecting it to hit that 99 mark. We're waiting for that bounce. It did get up and test that 96. So, well, it went to 97. Nice. So your next leg up, we're looking to test that 100 mark, 99 to 100. I would expect a little bit of a pullback here. Potentially maybe buy some more right around 94, 94.5. It might actually start moving right now. Came down, test that 95.4. I don't. Let's go Bitcoin. Let's find the market manipulation. Where is it at? Yeah, strategy, Riot, Mara. So you got Bitcoin starting to move, and Mara and Riot do not really follow Bitcoin. Interesting. Gasoline, your oil companies. I would probably stay away. All the Venezuela bullshit. Gases should be getting pretty cheap. Again, we looked at the tech section. Just some extra little ones. CoreWeave up 10% for the day. Big mover. Rocket Lab down 5% for the day. How are we looking on USAR, critical metals? I remember that was going off last week. I just want to touch base on a few of these. That APLD. Might be looking for another buy-in on this one. Let's see. I'm not quite sold on the daily. I think it just looks ugly. I prefer a clean setup. Starting to get a 920 cross down on the 4 hour. I would like to see a retest on this 200 EMA, and that is way down here at 30. So I'm going to have to see if that 50 EMA holds. Usually it doesn't. 2 hour. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it definitely wants to come down. All right, we'll see if that 34 mark holds. We break 34, could potentially see that 30 again. I like it. USA are still chilling right around that 750 mark. Lithium Americas, I'm surprised it didn't really run with that critical metals run last week. So that's about all I'm seeing there. Looks like NVDA is just kind of trugging along, doing its thing. So I am currently just basically watching the data vault for the day. I want to see what it kind of does. It had some funky moves yesterday. We're going to see if it is going to try its break. All right. This mobile health, I'm waiting for this to do another pump and dump. Let's get it. Does it look like 4 hours? Is it going to do it yet? Oh, it's going to do it soon. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, watch that MNDR for a nice pump and dump. Looking for the 109 to break. We should see the 155. I'm actually really into this one. I like it. Just needs to see some volume. But we definitely on the 4 hour are crossing over. 2 hour has already crossed. 1 hour is crossed. We are just looking on the 1 hour for the 104 to break. Any volume coming in this should potentially make it spike. There we go. 1035. Gonna go back to test this 111. See if we can break the 107 first. Just need some volume, baby. Need some volume. Let's see. There we go. There's the 105. Currently waiting for the 10698. Basically 107. 107 to break. Looking for 107 to break. This is MNDR. MNDR. Mobile Health Network. Careful, it is volatile, and a pump and dump. Okay. Come on, baby. It's getting some volume. Need to see this into the millions. Yep, no music today. Just not really feeling it. All right, come on. Let's get the pump. Come back to this in a minute. Data vault. Looks like it's getting rejected off that 200 on the 5 minute. See if it can maintain its. It just needs to kind of go sideways. Yeah, man, that thing's dropping down. Not looking good, not looking good. Looks like we were given a nice fake pump. Yeah, I would say down. Here's another little pump and dump. They like to move quickly. Be careful. Weeble. Like Weeble trying to break out here. I'm waiting for this to happen. 866 break, baby. Let's go. $8.66 break. Next stop would be 9.15. 9.15. That's what I would be looking for, right there. All right. Looks like hitting some walls there. Got UI path. It's slowly clearing that box out. At the bottom of that box, I'm looking for about 1467. 200 EMAs at 1418. Sweet. Yeah, I'll let you guys watch that for a minute. I need to figure out some new stuff that's going on. All right. Losing our minds around the world, that's for sure. back to data vault. Then MNDR. See if it's starting to get rejected. Oh wow, what a wick down. Funny. Algo trading. Clear that box and go again. That's the 1 minute. We'll watch it on the 5. It's a stupid looking bar. Data vault. Actually, I want to see this thing. I love when this thing pumps. I love trading this stock. Yeah, might get a little pump here. Not much. There's just no volume. Okay. Lithium Americas. See if we can start getting a pump out of that right now. Looks like in the next 5-10 minutes that could potentially start moving. Looking for 595 to break. 594. I'm not too specific. All right. See, I wanted to see how's NVDA really looking. Big move. Zoom in on that daily. Okay. Looking for 196. 196 is my target for the NVIDIA trade. Hour, 2 hour got the cross. Oh, where's my charts, bro? All right. I think I'm just going to call it a day on this. Just let my holdings ride and nothing really worth scaling out of. Tech is the big winner of the day. Boy, that Taiwan semiconductors. Brutal. I miss that one. Alright, that's the DVLT. Still waiting on this. Definitely getting a 5-minute cross down here soon, unless it rebounds right now. We're potentially going to go back and retest that 72. I don't know if this line is actually going to hold at 73.50. I don't think so. See what's going on in the market. It's most active. Ning Ting. Bunch of Chinese crap stocks, man. Nokia. I can't believe they're still around. Plug Power, Tesla, CoreWeave. CoreWeave is a good one today, huh? All right, top gainers. Springview Holding, Callahan, JMB, AUID, ATPC, AHMA, Molex Science, MLEC, Creative Global Technology, Bonk, honestly, there's like just really crappy companies, or at least companies I've never looked into, so. Nothing's popping out to me. Top losers. Metavia, BitOrigin, Debstream, Oriental Culture, Sadek, Mining, Diginex. Yeah, I don't know. Not really. Nothing is standing out to me for any quality companies, or at least that I know about. Go ahead and go over some news here, I guess. Looks like Google sets out inviting stall for robot shoppers. I don't know. Parsons snaps up Altamira and $375 million defense tech deal. Interesting. Parsons Corporation, ticker symbol PSN. Yeah, PSN. Shares ticked slightly lower in the pre-market session on Thursday after the company announced a sizable acquisition designed to broaden its defense footprint. The defense and intelligence and critical infrastructure market operator has agreed to buy Altamira Technologies Corporation in a deal valued at up to $375 million. Parsons paid $330 million in cash at closing and may pay an additional $45 million in the first quarter of 2027. So it looks like the Altamira is a Virginia-based firm known for analytics, signals intelligence, and space systems engineering. They expect Altamira to generate more than $200 million in revenue in 2026. So they're going to get half their money back in the first year. That's at least an expectation. Interesting. Okay. Looks like they work with the Department of War. Sounds like a damn Palantir, man. Like, still don't really truly know what the hell they do. Have to look into that. Oh, so is it Parsons, right? So, according to Benzinga Pro, PSN stock has lost over 26% in the past year. Investors can gain exposure to the stock via Defiance Drone and Modern Warfare ETF, Jedi. Shut up. They actually named that shit Jedi? That's cool. Alright, so let's see what Jedi looks like. You can just get into PSN. Yeah, see, Jedi is down. It looks like it wants to go up. Did Jedi make a move on that? I don't know if Jedi made a move on that. Well, it's getting ready. No, maybe not. It's just starting. Who runs this shit? They just started it in September. So it's managed by Dustin Llewellyn, Ernesto Tong, and Christine Johansson. It's brand new. It's pretty wild. It's so new, and they're just getting all these contracts. It definitely like screams Palantir. It's not really trading any volume, but interesting. I'll put this on the watch. Alright. I'll go back, look at a couple things, see if they're moving at all. Nothing going on with Data Vault. It's actually going down. Webull staying the same. Looks like Hyperscale, GPUS is still hovering right between that 30 to 31 mark. NVDA is just hovering at that 2.5%. Cool. Alright, well, I think I am going to kick on to something else and do something different. I'll keep my eye on these, hop back in if something goes crazy and we start running, but it doesn't really appear that we're going to see that. They're actually starting to get that 920 cross down on the 5-minute mark now on DVLT. I would expect you to probably come down and test the 70 mark again. 71. 71 breaks. See you later. Hasta la vista, baby. See if Webull can try to break that 850 mark today. That would be good. I don't know if it's going to get up to the 867s, but that would be amazing. It's pumping. Let's go. That's a big bar. How much volume? 127,000 on that bar. Just remember, average volume is 17 milli. And we're only sitting at 3.5 for the day. So day's starting kind of slow. Got a bunch of crap Chinese stocks are the only things moving. Like truly moving. Now, obviously, I don't look at certain sectors. I just Crack it. Let's go, Weeble. Buy it up, buy it up. Looks like there's a wall at that 850, man. They just do not want to let it go. Okay. I am adding a little bit to a position in GPUS, GPUS. Weeble with a pump up. We might go to the 866 today, and maybe right now. Those are some big green bars, though, man. Gotta be careful out there. Alright. I'm just buying some stuff over here, so just give me a few minutes. Oh, it's a big boy move. These are some decent bars. Pamp it. Let's go. Oh, nice. ET energy transfer at a decent move. Very nice. Bars are starting to get extended. I'm going to go to the 1 minute and really start seeing some pullbacks. Big pullback there. Got to 861 though. See if we're gonna get a move on this data vault, man. Okay. Got about another 15 minutes of this live, and then I'm gonna switch over and do some news. Oh, yeah, is NVIDIA pulling back? Oh, NVIDIA is pumping it. Let's see if we can break that. All right. NVIDIA is on the move. 920 cross up on the 1 minute. 5 minute, it bounced off pretty spectacular. Did not get across. It never crossed down. So you're not actually getting that cross back up from when it did it in pre-market this morning. So let's see if we can break the day's high, 189.18. $189.18 is the high of the day. Looking for that to break. Weeble trying to correct itself. Still holding pretty strong. $861, break it again. Come on, Weeble, you can do it. Gotta show Robin Hood who's boss. Reaching algo time. Data vault. Should see a potential turnaround here. Let's see if it can break, man. That's a nasty pullback. Cool. Probably start adding to some of my positions here. Not a big fan of always averaging up. The big volume is going to be that data vault and hyperscale. They got a lot of volume today, but they're not doing much. So looking at that hyperscale, looks like it got rejected on that break. It's going to attempt it again here. Getting it on the 1 minute, it's actually trying to cross back down again. Be careful. Data vault, same thing. It's already broken that little tester line that I had. And then it's actually showing resistance on that line, so definitely looking at 72's next up. 72.05 it looks like. Cool. So nothing really going there. Tesla's up $3, sorry. 3% on NVIDIA. And there she goes. Let's go, NVIDIA. This is just on the 1 minute, so take it with a grain of salt. Looks like that's the break there. We'll call that the break. So that's the 1 minute, 5 minute. 5 minute is super overextended. Yeah, looks like it's struggling to pop here. Bum bum ba da da ba ba da ba ba da da. Do 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 do. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it a day on watching some stocks. Seems kind of boring for the things I've been watching lately, so I'm just gonna kind of enjoy my day. We'll stay posted if anything. Well, if you happen to come by, like, subscribe. Let's build the community. Till next time, peace.